Hey everyone, this is Hidar Hashmi and I am going to explain you a topic in operating systems called as scheduling algorithms. So what are scheduling algorithms? Scheduling algorithms is, it basically gives you an algorithm to show how much CPU time can be utilized for which process and when. Okay, so basically there are two types of scheduling algorithms, preemptive and non-preemptive. In preemptive, once the execution of the process starts, you can stop it in between, to execute some other process or to execute the third process or some other process, you can stop it in between. But in non-preemptive, once the execution of the process starts, you cannot stop it at all in between. Okay. So now in preemptive, there are two types, priority and round robin, and in non-preemptive, there are two types, FCFS and SJF. So we are going to focus on FCFS in today's video. Yeah, so we'll be focusing on FCFS. Its abbreviation is first come, first serve. It is a simple scheduling algorithm. As the name suggests, first come, first serve. Whichever process requests first to the CPU, that process will get executed. Then later, each process according to its arrival time will get executed one by one. Make sure you keep that in mind because it is a non-preemptive scheduling algorithm, which means each process has to get completed first. Then only the next process can get executed. Okay. The disadvantage of this scheduling algorithm is that since it has to get executed one by one, it takes a lot of time to complete. So now we'll look at two examples in which the arrival time is given and another problem in which arrival time is not given. Okay, so guys, we will take an example in which the arrival time is given. So in the question, you will be given arrival time and the burst time, and you will have to calculate the completion time, turnaround time, and the waiting time. Okay. So what is arrival time? Arrival time is the time at which it enters the CPU. Okay. And what is burst time? Burst time is how much time it takes to complete the process. So as it is non-preemptive, it will complete one by one, and we gotta see according to the arrival times. The low arrival time means it gets executed first. So first P1 is entering at 0. Okay. So we gotta mark P1 starting from 0. It's completing at how much? 5 seconds. P1 process is getting completed at 5 seconds. Next we have P2. P2 is entering at 2. So we will take 2 P2, and it's taking more 3 seconds. So 5 plus 3, which is basically 8. Then next we have P3. P3 is P3, it's taking more 2 seconds because look, P3 arrival time is 4. So next we'll take P3 and it's taking more 2 seconds. So 8 plus 2, which is basically 10. This is P3. Okay, so you gotta make this chart in your answer sheet. P1, P2, P3. Now, what is completion time? The completion time at which how much time is getting completed. So 5, 8, 10. 5, 8, 10. 8 for P2, 10 for P3, 5, 10. So now turnaround time. So we've got to calculate turnaround time. Turnaround time is what? Completion time minus arrival time. Completion time minus arrival time. So 5 minus 0 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. 10 minus 4 is 6. And then we got to calculate wait time. What is wait time? Wait time is turnaround time minus burst time, which is basically 0, 4, 6 minus 2, 4. That's how you calculate. Now next we'll see in which the arrival time is not given. Guys, in this arrival time is not given, all are 0, which means all the processes are entering into the CPU at the same time. Okay. So when all the processes are entering at the same time, what do is we take each process in order, whichever, like in order we go P1, P2, then P3, then P4. Okay, So for first we'll take P1. Similarly, like how we did in the previous problem, 0 is getting completed in 21 seconds. The amount of time it takes is 21 seconds. So then P2 how much? It takes more 3 seconds. So basically P2 takes 3 seconds to get completed. So total will be how much? 21 plus 3, which is 24. Then next is P3. Then if next is P3, so it takes 6 seconds to get completed. So 24 plus 6, which is 30. And then P4 is how much? 30. P4 takes 2 more seconds. So 30 plus 2 is 32. So when the process, when the arrival time is not given, completion time will be 21, 24, 30, 32. So now the completion time is 21, 24, 30 and 32. So in turnaround time, so remember this, when the arrival time is not given, turnaround time will be the same as completion time. Makes sense because all are 0 and we just have to subtract. So 21, 24, 30, 32. Okay. What's waiting time? Waiting time is turnaround time minus burst time. So turnaround time 21 minus 21, which is 0. 24 minus 23 is 21. 30 minus 6 is 24. 32 minus 2 is 30. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a great day. Bye bye.